8:50 and the first question at 8:15 tonight. If you are new, thank you very much for joining us and giving up your Thursday evening to join us with the quiz tonight. All you need to play is a pen and a piece of paper. That's it. Nothing more difficult than that. We'll spend 25 minutes having a chat and getting to know everyone and saying hello to people. And then the quiz, as I say, first question at 8:15. So I'll be with you shortly. See you soon.
So I was in work, it was a Friday.
It was my 7th birthday party.
There's something not right and I start to panic.
My mind was not coming together.
I can't move my right hand side.
Massive sharp pain.
Explosion.
My brain fell out.
Thought I would die.
My body drained. And then I disappeared.
I woke up and everything was spinning.
The light was like needles.
Your life is in a trap.
Over time, it's getting better.
Hopefully some of these fingers might work again.
Every day is a challenge.
You need that extra support to get you through.
I am Baz.
I'm Paul.
I'm Luna. I'm a stroke survivor.
I am a stroke survivor.
I'm Alicia, and I'm a stroke survivor.
This is a coronavirus situation. My stroke happened on the 6th of September 2018. I set off to go running early in the morning before my children woke up. And then the next thing I knew, I was in an ambulance.
Often we're the first people that someone sees when they're discharged from hospital. And people are lonely, they're confused.
I came into contact with the Stroke Association at Lewisham Hospital. They did a really beautiful thing. Strokes are very lonely, they're a very lonely experience. And she just sat and listened. Proper lifesaver.
It's just educating people really and talking to them about what options they've got, how to adapt their lives to make sure they can still rebuild their lives after the stroke.
You're gonna feel isolated.
At this difficult time, many stroke survivors are having to leave hospital earlier than normal, and the new Stroke Association Connect service is vital in supporting the NHS respond to this new challenge from coronavirus, by helping people with stroke just at the point where they need it most, just after leaving hospital.
I think the Stroke Association Connect service is invaluable to someone who's just left hospital.
I know it's a difficult time at the moment, isn't it? Often people are lonely, they're confused, they feel abandoned once they've left hospital. That 24-hour support is gone, and that's where we come in.
Stroke survivors can absolutely still rebuild their lives after a stroke in lockdown. They just need support to help them to do it.
There's a lot of dark times. With the Stroke Association, they help you see some light.
Hi everyone, not long to go. Don't worry, we'll be with you shortly, but let us know you're playing. Social media links are just here. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Let us know that you're playing tonight and who you're playing with. Social media links are there as well, and we'll be with you very, very soon. See you soon. long to go now, and we will be with you at 7:50 with the quiz starting at 8:15. Thank you very much for joining us. While you're here, if you are new and you've not already subscribed, please think about doing it. No, it's that side. Where is it? Down here somewhere. There, down there. Do think about subscribing. It's not just the live quizzes we do on a Thursday and a Saturday. We also do lots of specialist quizzes during the week as well, including a children's quiz on a Monday. So yeah, subscribe, you'll get a notification and you'll never miss one of our quizzes. We'll be with you soon. See you in a minute. Hello, good evening everybody, and welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz and week 19. So thank you very much to regulars as always, and if you're new, thank you very much for joining us live from Darwin in Lancashire. And the regulars can probably tell this is not my normal voice. I am a little bit bunged up tonight, but in the immortal words, and if I slightly paraphrase the fantastic band Queen, the quiz must go on. So I am here and we are ready to go as always. Thank you very much for joining us on this Thursday evening, coming a bit earlier than normal. Normally I come on at 10:02, but I didn't want to sort of cut across any of the videos, so because I've not got quite live, I've not got monitoring in. So yeah, just come in a bit earlier. So good evening, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us on what up here in the north is beautiful. It's a lovely day up here, and I've been stuck indoors all day, which has been not very nice. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining us. Hello to a very good friend of mine. What should I call you? No, I'll call you Andrew. I'll be nice just in case. Yeah, this quiz better be satisfactory. I'm still not talking to you, pal. The reason behind that, a friend of mine's introduced me to a PC game called Satisfactory. It's on it's one of these, it's a brilliant game. Anyway, it had me up till 5 in the morning at the beginning of the week trying to play it, so I'm not talking to him at the moment. But yeah, good evening, pal. Hope you're right. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining us on this Thursday night. It's yeah, week 19. It's incredible that we're still here going strong at week 19. So thank you very much for joining us. First question tonight, 8:15. So we always come in early, make sure everything's working and you can hear everything and what have you, and that everything's on screen, which is good. So we always make sure that everything's right instead of just jumping straight into a quiz. And we get to say hello to everyone as well. So thank you very much for joining us. What was I gonna say? Next, Stroke Association. That's probably the best place to start. So we've got our new charity partner this week, which is Stroke Association. You've probably, if you've been in since the beginning of the live stream, you'll have seen their video. As always, we'll put one in at the break as well. So really, really pleased to be working with them this week. They've put some great videos around stroke and making awareness, etc. for that. So thank you very much to them for their incredible support this week. I'm very, very pleased to be working with them. And we've got some incredible charity partners that along with Stroke Association, that we're going to be working with over the next few weeks. We've got some really, just as good as Stroke Association, we've got some lovely ones coming up as well. So, but yeah, massive thanks to them for this week. So very, very pleased to be working with them. So all their that's what I need to do, that one. There we go. So that's the details there, and all of the links are in the description for that as well. Let us know that you're playing as well. All the social media and everything is just on there. No, that way. I do this every time. So all our social media links are there. So if you are new to us and you're on Twitter and Instagram, let us know you're playing. Take some photos. Let us know where you're playing from. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, Twitter and Instagram. So all the details are just there. So again, massive thanks to a good friend of mine, Des, who put those together. If Sill's watching, Des is probably watching. So good evening to you both. And yeah, I'll show you my factory afterwards. So we'll jump on and I'll show you quickly before I go to bed. Yes, thanks very much for joining us. Yes, let's yeah, what was I going to say? See, my head's all over the place. I'm dosed up on Sudafed at the moment, so I'm not as nasally as I was about an hour ago. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. And I'm on water as well, which massive glass of water to keep going. So yeah, Alex is over on social media, so let him know you're playing and use our hashtag as always. We're trending #1 last week on Twitter, which was absolutely awesome, especially up against some big things that were going on. So that was good news. So yeah, hello to some of the regulars. So Team Tubag, good evening to you guys. Hope you're all well. Saw you guys in the live chat. Who else did I see in the live chat? Rachel Preston's playing in Nottingham at her mum's. My partner Paul is at home in Troll. So hello and good evening to you guys. Over on Facebook, there was a challenge, which is never going to happen. I did see this from Lewis saying, no mistakes this week, lad, and I'll buy you a gin of your choice. Come on, Lewis, it wouldn't be a quiz of mine without some kind of mistake. And having not been well for the last 24 hours, who knows? I'm quite pleased that I actually got the quiz written and boxed off yesterday. Otherwise, who knows what would have come out tonight. Christina, good evening. Hope you're well. One of our very, very great regulars. Lovely to see you again. So good evening to you, Christina. And all my live chats just frozen. I just saw Fox Force 4 guys over in Leicester, so I hope you're all well. But both of my screens have just frozen, so I'll refresh those and have a chat in a little while. So yeah, if you are new, welcome along. Thanks very much for joining us and giving up an hour or so on your Thursday night. So how it works, it's pen and paper fun. That's all you need. You just need, we've got 50 questions for you. There's a picture round and then there's 40 rounds sort of split into different categories. And that's it. We'll ask you the questions and we'll give you the answers. Nothing more difficult than that for tonight. So that's all you need to do. And that genuinely is it. That's it. Nice and simple. It doesn't need to be difficult. It's what you'd find if you were in a pub. So, and on that note, good evening if you are watching in a pub, because I know I've seen a lot more messages this week coming through of people who are starting to watch in a pub. So good evening to you guys. Yeah, if you, to be fair, I'm hoping that my one mistake of the day has already happened, really, because I don't know if you're listening to Zoe Ball this morning, as we've been on there now for 11 weeks on a Thursday morning, which is always great fun. We had a bit of a problem with the phone line this morning, so I'm hoping that is it. I think that hopefully might be the one mistake, but you know, touch wood, we'll see. But yeah, always good fun with Zoe. Great fun. So yeah, really enjoy that on a Thursday morning. Just caught one, it just refreshed. Hi to Brian and Sharon from La Belle in France, Patreons. Good evening to you guys. If you've not seen, by the way, if you are a Patreon, put a message up this morning. The stuff that we were doing on Patreon with you guys are getting loads of exclusive quizzes at the moment. But yeah, there's another exclusive quiz on Sunday as we're going to be doing another test. So head on over to Patreon, find the latest post on there. It's got all the details on there. And if you're not a patron and you have no idea what I'm going on about, if you look down in the description below, there's a link and it takes you to Patreon. It's sort of a membership scheme, but it's there to support as we further this endeavour and keep going. But yeah, take yourselves over and have a look. So yeah, good evening. What time are we now? So we get started just over 20 minutes time before we get started. Good evening, Brent. And also, I don't know whether he's jumped on yet. I mean, I've got to say a big, I've not seen him in any of the live chats, but good evening, Leon, if you're about. My very good friend and nemesis, who has been sending me some fantastic versions of songs that he's created this week over Facebook Messenger. So yeah, we've been having good fun with that. And on that as well, I don't know whether any of them are in, but hello to the Horridges, Usual Suspects, Let the Wookiee Win, and all the guys who've come over from here to play the quiz that I do during the week. So yeah, it's great fun, that quiz. Absolutely incredible good fun, and obviously all the guys in Darwin as well. One thing I did want to say, because I didn't realise this and I picked it up listening to Zoe Ball this morning, yeah, it's National Friendship Day today. So yeah, are you playing with friends and stuff? You want to say hello to them? I'll try and pick a few of them out. But on that note, and I don't know whether any of mine are watching yet, but I just want to say, you know, a big hello to, you know, my closest and nearest and dearest friends. I'm not going to name you all because, you know, I'll end up missing out on someone and then someone will get upset, etc. So, but yeah, to friends of mine, you know, who've been there for, you know, the last year or the last, you know, 10 years, etc. I just want to say, you know, thanks to you guys for, you know, being the ones who have always got my back, which, you know, and, you know, I've always got your back. So I appreciate it. So to National Friends Day, thank you very much, guys, as always. So. That's it. That's the mushy bit done. It's probably because I'm on the Sudafed kicking in. But, you know, we don't normally do mushy in our friendship group. If we've all got a problem, we just take the mick out of each other and crack on. It's the easiest way. So, Hi to Sammy from Lockdown Leicester. Sorry, my live chat's just kicked back in. And Becky Kennard. The Kennard family taking part from motorhome parts in the car park at Disneyland Paris. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. We've made it to Disneyland Paris. Matt Brooks, hello to the Brookses over in Surrey in Yorkshire, back after a 2-week break. And you've missed us. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. We've missed you too from being here. But welcome back, Matt. But yeah, if you've just missed that, don't forget. So yeah, we've got a Patreon exclusive test quiz again on Sunday night. So yeah, have a look at that. Two's Company, Sue Harker, good evening to you guys. It's just sporadic, my screens tonight. It's just showing me one message and that's about it. What time? No, I'll leave that another few minutes. I've got a special birthday I want to say to a friend of mine as well, so I'll leave that a couple of minutes. I'll do that in a little while. Stevenage Panda team, hello Emma, hope you're well. See, all the Patreons are popping in now. Say hello. Hi to Belle from Tam and Mum. That's not gin, Frank. It's water. It's complete water tonight because I'm really a little bit under the weather. So yeah, there's no gin in that tonight. Very much water. Trust me. Gin that size? Are you mad? I'd be on floor by the time we start the first question. And Kate Mack in Canada. Been doing it while you're in England, and now you're going to keep going while train. Now you're going to keep going. Excellent. That's awesome. You've taken it back to Canada. Spread the word. See how many Canadians you can get. Sorry, so on my screen, I've got YouTube live chat, I've got Facebook live chat, and then I turn them off when I'm doing the quiz so I can concentrate. And then in the middle of my screen, I've got WhatsApp open where I get all, so Alex sends me stuff through from Twitter and Instagram where you guys are saying hello, all the social media links are there. And my wife has just decided to hijack it and say that Wife Appreciation Day is the third Sunday in September. That's fine. Well, just remind me, or keep reminding me and keep reminding me. Yeah. So... hello to, I'm just seeing a couple of things that pop up. Hello from the Glastonbury Massive. Hope you're all well. And happy birthday to Archie, who's 8 years old. Happy birthday, Archie. I hope you have a very, very good, I hope you've had a very, very good day. Hello to Alan in Peterborough. I'm trying to think who some of our regulars who, my head's all over the place today, I'll be honest. Yeah, Rose, cheers with the water. Yeah, cheers. Thank you. Keeping my throat dry and also keeping my mum happy as well, so that I'm not drinking pop. Keeping my throat, I know what I meant. And yeah, I know what I meant. Ah, dear. So yeah, let Alex know how you're playing. He'll send some of them over to me shortly. Bear with me 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. Sorted, I think. No, my live chat's frozen again. Never mind. Right, so yeah, so we get started in about 15 minutes time. If you are new, I've just seen a lot of sort of new people saying you're here for the first time, which is great. Thank you very much for joining us. So if you are new, don't worry, we get started. First question at 8:15. 50 questions. All you need is pen and paper, and that is it. That's all you need. Nothing more than that. We'll ask you 50 questions. We do 30 questions, take a break, mark the first round. Then we do another 20 questions and finish off the quiz. We've got a tiebreaker, there's a picture round, and all sorts of other bits and pieces. John McGuff and the Tudor families. All the great quizzes. We finished the Harry Potter ones last night. Excellent. How did you get on? Seems some good scores with the Harry Potter. Some of you really do know the books. I mean, I thought I knew the books and then found a load of stuff that I'd forgotten about. We had a question last night playing the quiz I play on a Wednesday and a Sunday, and there was a Harry Potter question in that, and it absolutely stumped the pair of us that were playing. Absolutely stumped the pair of us, but yeah. The Black Balls, Nick. The Black Balls are playing again as from day one. We'll never forget your reaction that first time. Thank you very much for your kind words. That's Helen, Richard, Andy. And Nick, yeah, you're not kidding. That first week, do you know what? There's part of me part of me going Jonathan Ross. There's part of me that really wished I'd filmed that what you guys couldn't see before I went live on that first one, because I was sat watching the numbers just going up and up and up and up and up, and yeah, I really do genuinely wish that I'd recorded that so that we could have put it somewhere at some point. So. That's better. Yeah, see, drinking water and stuff keeps my mum happy. Right, what was I going to say? Oh yes, so I want to say a big happy birthday to friends of mine. So very happy birthday. I think you're 21, I think, but happy 21st birthday to Joe. I know it's tomorrow, but I hope you have a really, really good day tomorrow. Gutted can't be with you, but I hope Dave treats you massively well. Hope he really looks after you, spoils you on your 21st birthday. And I hope he really does look after you. So have a good day, Joe. That's from me and us over here. So we'll catch up soon as we can. Happy birthday, Emma, who was 50 on Tuesday. Happy birthday to you, Emma. Just seen that. And Melissa Trollope is 13 today. Oh, happy birthday, Melissa. Hope you're well while I'm going through all the birthdays. Scores were not great, but very fun. That's good. That's good. Deborah Johnston, what was the Harry Potter question? That's a good point. Yeah, I can ask you. What was Professor, if you're a Harry Potter fan, what was Professor Quirrell's first name? Yeah. Part of me is also kind of, oh no, I sort of remember it. But yeah, so completely stumped us. Alexis, what's that? So from Instagram, hi. Who's Tom? It's my wife's birthday, Jenna, who is 32, and we tune in every Thursday and Saturday from Spain. So happy birthday, Jenna. I hope you have a very good day. Sunny or not so sunny Northumberland, that's from Amy. And hi Jay and Pit Crew. I like that. Team Mancini here. It's yet another week of all the guys from the Fisher's Green Sailing Club tuning in for the quiz. Strawberries and cream at the ready. It's about that time of the year, really, isn't it? It's Wimbledon. Should have been Wimbledon, shouldn't it? I would have thought this weekend. Yeah. Oh no, June, July. No, I'm way out. So, oh, you're welcome, Joe. Where are we? Yeah, so we get started about 12 minutes. We'll ask the first question. Happy 16th birthday to Cara and Lauren, little twins. Aw, happy 16th birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to Dillis, who's 98. Everyone's having a birthday today. Have you got? No, it's not gin. It's water because I'm all nasally. So I'm trying to keep myself. Yeah, just took my last Sudafed before I came on. So, oh dear, yeah, no gin. It's just pure water tonight. Eleanor McCormack sleeping in a tent tonight. Hope you have fun with that. And I'll probably pronounce this wrong, and I do apologise, but Kalegri in Poland is 14 today. So happy birthday to you as well. Right, yeah. So if trying to think what I've got. Picture round as normal tonight. There's a Who Am I round. Don't worry, it's not really difficult. There are some tricky ones in there, but it's not massively difficult. But yes, there's a Who Am I round in there for you. General knowledge, connections round, and entertainment as always. So yeah, all good fun. Rachel and Julian's wedding anniversary today. Happy wedding anniversary to you guys. What's the world record? That was from way back in April, where we broke the record for most people watching a live at YouTube quiz stream, where it was 186,000 people, which was nice. And yeah, evening Jack Bowman. I've watched listened to Chris Moyles as well. It wouldn't catch me out that one, but nice try. I'll give you your juice. One of the trick ones that Chris Moyles used to try and get people to say. Let's have a look. Some more coming in over from Twitter and Instagram. So if you are over there, while I'm doing that, I'm going to put that up on screen. So hi to Josie, Lily and Libby. They're in the caravan in the garden, playing along from Northamptonshire tonight with hubby and our best friend at Peter.Rust. Just put my 6-month-old daughter to bed. The kebab order is on the way. We're ready to start the quiz off in style. My husband wanted a shout out for being the best husband in the world. He's a bit of a wally, and I don't believe the statement to be true. I like that. So hi to you guys. Joining from Abu Dhabi. Oh, very, very jealous of that. Very jealous of that. That's Lady Lucy Loves with a few people. Patrick Jot 1, Rosie Ruby Pink Shoes, and Katie the Interior Warrior. Nice handles. Please could you give my brother Cameron a shout? 17 today, been watching from the beginning, and he'll always join the family for a quiz from the Stevensons. Yep. Hello, Cameron. Hope you're well as well. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. It's going. I might need to in a minute, yeah. And please could you give a birthday shout out to my boyfriend Daniel, playing along from South Wales. So I'm going to slow down for a minute now. I'm slow down for a minute. Just because, yeah, the throat goes. And the good news is that if you are new, the questions come up on screen, so I can just literally push button and you could read them. But evening, Jay, Jebril Normski, good evening. Good evening. Hope you're well. One of the first to sign up for the Patreon quiz on Sunday as well, which is good. So good evening to you, Jebril Normski. Hope you and the team are well over there. We are playing our friends Emma and Steve. This is from Lucy. We're playing our friends Emma and Steve for the first time tonight. We aim to thrash them. That's our fighting talk whilst we still have some confidence. I like that. Have I missed one? Yes, I have. Please, could you give a birthday shout out to my boyfriend Daniel, playing along from South Wales? Yeah, if you do want to get a shout out, best place is over on Twitter and Instagram, because my Facebook and YouTube chats are sporadic at best. So yeah, head on over, use our hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, and Alex will fire some of them over to me. That's the best way if you do want me to say hello. It's probably the best way that any one of us will see it. So if you head on over to there, use our hashtag, all of our social media, etc., and Alex will send as many over to me as he can. And I like this one. I've just clocked this one there from Alex. Excuse me. Love the fact our 7-month-old smiles and laughs when she sees Jay. Oh, that's cute. The only face she has seen the only face she has regularly seen other than ours. Happy quizzing from the Douglas family. Oh, hello to you guys. Hope you're all well. Thanks, Kim, for that. That's put a smile on my face. That has put a smile on my face. Yeah. So what have we got? Yeah, 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Please say happy birthday to my daughter Melissa, who is 13 today. Happy birthday. Did I not just do that over there? Never mind. But you get it again. Happy birthday, Melissa. Please. Yeah. You could have taken that with you. Never mind. Early night, I think, tonight. Do the quiz and have an early night. I think that's a good plan. Yeah, so if you have just joined us, those numbers are starting to jump up, as always, as they do at this time. So massive thanks to our charity partners this week, for which is the Stroke Association. Thank you very much to them. They've got a couple of very, very important videos in between the quiz rounds tonight, between rounds 3 and 4, and then obviously after round 5 as well. So there's some, and I can see just out of the corner of my eyes, some great donations coming in. So thank you very much, as always, for your support. If you've not been with us for a couple of weeks, I think we announced it a while back. We're pretty much there now with £700,000 that we've raised for all of the various charities, especially if you chuck in the Patreon money as well and stuff like that. So yeah, it's an incredible, incredible amount. So, you know, all I can continue to say is thank you very much for your incredible support with all of the charities that we featured. So, but yeah, Stroke Association tonight, all their link is down below in the description. And yeah, if you are new as well, do think about subscribing as well, which is, if I get this right, it's down there underneath the Just Giving bit. There's a subscribe button, because we don't just do the live quiz on a Thursday and a Saturday night. There's all sorts of other quizzes. As you've probably heard me mention, we've just had a long Harry Potter quiz. So we had 7 weeks of Harry Potter quiz that was all focused on the books. There's a Glee quiz, which is really, I'm not a massive fan of Glee, and it's really hurt my head trying to put that together. But yeah, so there's a Glee quiz on Sunday night. There's a big sport quiz we've got on tomorrow night as well. And then every single quiz that we have done is all on the channel. So everything from all of the live quizzes, even the one we're at, you know, where there's been issues and stuff, there's, you know, they're all up on YouTube, so you can go back and watch them at your leisure at any point. Yeah, so do think about subscribing. There's a little notification bell as well. If you tick that, and then you'll get a notification whenever we go live with a quiz, arrange a quiz, put anything up, you know, so we're always there. And it'll let you know. So, because I think a few people got confused, including myself, to be honest, because when I put the link up for Facebook, because I set it up in the software, and it went up yesterday, and went onto Facebook, and everyone went, is it Thursday already? And that confused me as well. And then when I've reshared it today, so everyone could see it today, it still said that it was going to be on tomorrow. So we've all got a bit confused today. But yeah, so if you hit subscribe, then sooner I go live, it'll tell you. So there we go. Best way to do it. You never miss out on one of these entertaining quizzes. Right. Yeah, so we get started in about 3 minutes time. Grab your pens, grab your paper, bit of time to go, and we'll get up and running. Where are we? I think BT has just had a little bit of a glitch. There we go, sorted. BT had a bit of a glitch. I'm back. Yeah, there's a bit of a glitch with BT. My internet then, it just dropped out there for a second, but we're back. So yeah, we'll get started shortly. That was a nervous moment. That frightened me, that. But yeah, so yeah, don't worry, you've not missed anything. My internet just dropped there for a second, so don't panic. We're back. We are back. Didn't think it was going to come back then. I was slightly worried then. Yeah, so 2 minutes to go. Grab your pens, grab your paper. 50 questions for you as always. And yeah, we'll get started shortly. Yeah, we start the quiz as always, as we do every week at 8:15. The first question. So you've got just over a minute and a half to go. Oh, oh, there we go. It's going. Oh, can we get to the end? Can we get to the end? Yeah, I think a few people have said if it's still doing it, just refresh. Refresh your page. So it was just a minor glitch my end. It just dropped out for a minute, which obviously it's on a 30-second delay. So, but it's all back and sorted now. Okay. So we've got just under, you're into your minute countdown now. You've got a minute to go. So the first thing I need to do is, all right, let's, that one. No, get the wrong one every time. Live chat. That one off. Okay, so we always turn the live chat on YouTube off because that is where the majority of people are watching, and we don't want people to spoil it. So if you are watching on Facebook, please don't put the comments in the put the answers in the comments. It does ruin it for everyone, so please don't put the answers in the comments. Over the last few weeks, you guys have been absolutely brilliant. You know, you've really, and you've policed it yourselves, which has been great because we're not watching the Facebook live chat. Alex is over on Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to say anything, send anything through, that is your best place for it. So yeah, head on over to there. It's time. Here we go then. Right, it is time for the quiz. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got 50 questions in front of us. We start with entertainment. Here we go then. Okay, so 10 entertainment questions spread across the decades. We start with number 1. Who is the current Radio 1 breakfast show host? So who is the current Radio 1 breakfast show host? Question 2. Maybe I'm foolish. Maybe I'm blind. Thinking I can see through this. So name the song. So maybe I'm foolish. Maybe I'm blind. Thinking I can see through this. So name the song. Got to put the lock on my chair. Number 3. Who replaced Peter Capaldi in Doctor Who? So who replaced Peter Capaldi in Doctor Who? So remember, all you need to do to play the quiz, grab yourselves a pen and paper, write your answers down, and we will tell you the answers a bit later on. That's all you need to do to play the quiz. You don't need to put them in the comments. Question 4. Peter Sellers and Steve Martin, lorry going past quite loud. Peter Sellers and Steve Martin have both played which inspector? So Peter Sellers and Steve Martin have both played which inspector? Question 5. The Marshall Mathers LP was the first UK #1 album for which artist? So the Marshall Mathers LP was the first UK #1 album for which artist? Number 6, Jurassic Park writer Michael Crichton created which American medical drama series? So Jurassic Park writer Michael Crichton created which American medical drama series? Number 7, "This is my house, I have to defend it," is a quote from which 1990 Christmas comedy? So "This is my house, I have to defend it" is a quote from which 1990 Christmas comedy? Train. Question 8. Which band wanted "A Little Respect" according to the 1988 song? The reason I put the year in. So which band wanted "A Little Respect" according to the 1988 song? Yeah, still. Number 9. What was the name of BBC's long-running sports programme running from 1958 to 2007? So what was the name of BBC's long-running sports programme running from 1958 to 2007? And finally, number 10, which news programme has announced it is axing its evening broadcast after 48 years? So which news programme has announced it is axing its evening broadcast after 48 years? So if you have just joined us, because I just noticed the numbers have jumped up on YouTube. If you have just joined us, you've not missed them entirely, the questions. They'll be posted on our social media, or so on Twitter and Instagram in the break. So if you've missed any, or if you want to go back and check any, especially possibly with the next round or the picture round, you want to see any of those again when that comes up for round 3, all you need to do is just head over to Twitter and Instagram just head over to Twitter or Instagram in the break. Okay, round 2 then is a Who Am I round. I'm going to give you 3 clues to famous people. They could be celebrities, musicians, they could be politicians, or famous figures from history. So I'm going to give you 3 clues. All I want you to do is tell me, who am I? We start with number 1. I was born in Germany in 1929. I moved to Holland in 1934. I am famous for my diaries. So I was born in Germany in 1929. I moved to Holland in 1934. I am famous for my diaries. Number 2, I was born in Sweden in 2003. I inspired the movement School Strike for Climate. I have given speeches in the European Parliament and addressed the United Nations. So I was born in Sweden in 2003. I inspired the movement School Strike for Climate. I have given speeches in the European Parliament and addressed the United Nations. Number 3, I was born in Kansas in 1897. In 1932, I made a non-stop transatlantic flight. Whilst making a circumnavigational flight, my plane disappeared over Central America. I was born in Kansas in 1897. In 1932, I made a non-stop transatlantic flight. Whilst making a circumnavigational flight, my plane disappeared over Central America. Off the coast of Central America, should I say. Number 4. I was born in 1924 with middle names Herbert and Walker. I served 1 term as US President from 1989 till January 1993. My son was the 43rd President of the United States of America. So I was born in 1924 with middle names Herbert and Walker. I served 1 term as US President from 1989 till January 1993. My son was the 43rd President of the USA. Number 5, I was born in Putney, London in 1941. I played most of my football career for West Ham United. I am the only Englishman to lift the Football World Cup. So I was born in Putney, London in 1941. I played most of my football career for West Ham United. I am the only Englishman to lift the Football World Cup. Number 6. I was born a Spencer in 1961. I have 2 sons called William and Harry. I tragically died in Paris in 1997. So I was born a Spencer in 1961. I have 2 sons called William and Harry. I tragically died in Paris in 1997. Number 7. I was born in 1958 with the surname Nelson. I once declared I wanted to be known by a love symbol rather than a name. One of my biggest hits was Purple Rain. Yeah, that rhymes and I didn't realise. I was born in 1958 with the surname Nelson. I once declared I wanted to be known by a love symbol rather than a name. One of my biggest hits was Purple Rain. Number 8, I was born in New York in 1962. I am an outspoken advocate of the religion Scientology. I have been married 3 times, most notably to Nicole Kidman. So I was born in New York in 1962. I'm an outspoken advocate of the religion Scientology. I have been married 3 times, most notably to Nicole Kidman. Number 9, I was born Charles Philip Arthur George in 1948. I'm the eldest of 4 children and the grandfather to 4 children. So I was born Charles Philip Arthur George in 1948. I am the eldest of 4 children and the grandfather to 4 children. And finally then, number 10, I was born in Halifax in 1991. My musical albums have been named around mathematical symbols. I have also had a cameo in Game of Thrones. So I was born in Halifax in 1991. My musical albums have been named around mathematical symbols. I have also had a cameo in Game of Thrones. Okay, next round is a picture round, as always, for round 3. If you have missed any of the questions or if you've had any issues so far, they will be up on Twitter and Instagram in the break at the end of this round. So, your first picture, number 1. Name the brand for number 1. Name the brand. So, what was this advert from? These will all be up on Twitter and Instagram in the break. So number 2, name the movie trilogy. Name the movie trilogy for number 2. Number 3, question 3. Name the country that this arrow is pointing to. So name the country. Number 4, name the band pictured here. Name the band pictured here. Number 5, who is this guy? Who is this guy for number 5? Number 6, name the classic ZX Spectrum game. My mum doesn't get that straight away. She'll be jumping up and down trying to remember its name. So name the classic ZX Spectrum game. Number 7, who is this? So who is this young lady? Number 8, name the archipelago. So what is that called? So name the archipelago. It's a group of islands just off of that coast. What is it called? Number 9, name the quiz show. Name the quiz show for number 9. And finally, number 10, name the mobile assistant from that picture. That's a good point. Just thinking in my head, it is also available on other devices, but that's why I put mobile assistant because that's pretty much where it started. So, but yeah, it is available on other certain companies' devices. But yeah, name the mobile assistant from that picture. Okay, so if you need any more time with any of those, if you've missed any, they're up on Twitter and Instagram now. So if you take yourselves on over to there, if you haven't missed any at all, let us know how you think you've got on as well. So it's short break time. Give my voice a rest for a minute. So it's short break time. So we've got a short video from our charity partners, put them back on screen now, but Stroke Association. So thank you very much to them for everything they've done. They've put a couple of very, very good videos together. First of one I'm going to put on now, and then we'll be back with you shortly with the answers. See you in a sec.
Okay, because that's one of the challenges that I still find hard. I've made a mistake, so I had to start all over again. My name is Krishna. I had a stroke in 2005 when I was only 18 years old. Things were tough at that time. I wasn't able to read, write, speak, and I had lost all my memory. I found it hard to do simple things like brushing my teeth, showering.
I've recently spoken to somebody, and you know, it really brought it back to me. Those of us who have had a stroke know all too well how lost you can be, and that's what we're trying to do at the moment. The Stroke Association have created this new service here for you, being able to speak on the phone to somebody who's gone through that experience in their life.
When the coronavirus lockdown happened, processing all that information was a bit of a challenge.
There's no two ways about it. Stroke can be a very lonely experience. As a volunteer for the Stroke Association's new Here For You telephone support service, I keep in regular contact with my matched stroke survivor by phone.
Normally I would go to the shops. At the moment I'm not really leaving the house. The Stroke Association have helped me by checking on how I am.
We are here to give that little bit of extra help and support, to help people along, to rebuild their daily life and go forward.
It's an immediate connection, even though our journeys are different. A familiar person on the other side of the phone can make a big problem go away.
We are survivors, which means we are here to tell the tale, to assure others that there is life after stroke.
This service is vital. In times like these, they're really trying to support stroke survivors as fast as they can.
Okay, I believe I've done it again. So yeah, if you're struggling with the picture question with regards to Archipelago, he's very big on that island, and that's why I can't pronounce my name at the best of times, let alone when I've got a bunged up nose. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's made a lot of people chuckle, which is good. Which is what we're here for. You know, we're here to give that hour and a bit of a bit of a laugh and a bit of a giggle on a Thursday and a Saturday night. So it's keeping everyone entertained. Just give you another minute just to get your answers together if you're still over on Twitter or Instagram as well. Alex has sent a few over at some birthday shout outs. So what a way to spend your 84th birthday. Happy birthday, Sylvia. Thanks for keeping you all entertaining. More than welcome. And Richard's let his daughter Megan, who is 10 tomorrow, staying up for the full quiz rather than the first half today. That's awesome. And also Debbie Farmer says, please say hello to our 82-year-old grandma, Nancy, who plays on her own each week in France. She has help tonight as she has visitors. Hello to you, Nancy. Hope you're doing well over there in France. So I'll give you another sort of 30 seconds. Just make sure you've got all your answers together. If you have missed any of them, they are still up. Archipelago. So that's it there. Write the questions. Look at the word and go, yeah, I can pronounce that. It's fine. So I do it to myself. Okie dokie. Right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here we go then. Your answers for your first part of the quiz. We're going to push the right button. Look like this. Okay, so number 1 from entertainment. Who is the current Radio 1 breakfast show host? It is Greg James. Number 2, maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this. Name the song. That is Human by Rag and Bone Man. Human's what we wanted. Number 3, who replaced Peter Capaldi in Doctor Who? It's the wonderful Jodie Whittaker. Number 4, Peter Sellers and Steve Martin have both played which inspector? It's Inspector Clouseau. Number 5, the Marshall Mathers LP was a first UK #1 album for which artist? It was Eminem. Number 6, Jurassic Park writer Michael Crichton created which American medical drama series? It was ER. Or if I pronounced it wrong. Oh dear. Yeah, so the answer to number 6 is Oh, didn't know Michael Crichton created that either. Anyone looking at something else, I came across that fact and I thought that's going in the quiz tonight. Number 7, this is my house, I have to defend it, is a quote from which 1990 Christmas comedy? It was Home Alone. Number 8, which band wanted a little respect according to the 1988 song? It's Erasure. Wheatus re-recorded, covered it many years later, but Erasure, 1988. Number 9, what was the name of the BBC's long-running sports programme running from 1958 to 2007? It was, of course, Grandstand. And number 10. Which news programme has announced it is axing its evening broadcast after 48 years? It is Newsround. Newsround no more on in an evening. I think it launched many famous newsreaders' careers. Okie dokie. Right, round 2 was Who Am I? So, round 2, number 1. I was born in Germany in 1929. I moved to Holland in 1934, and I am famous for my diaries. It was Anne Frank. Number 2, I was born in Sweden. In 2003, I inspired the movement School Strike for Climate. I have given speeches in the European Parliament and addressed the United Nations. It's Greta Thunberg. I've just had a message come through from Alex. I may have got the wrong way round on something, but we'll get to it in a sec. I was born in Kansas in 1897. In 1932, I made a non-stop transatlantic flight whilst making a circumnavigational flight, and my plane disappeared over Central America. It was Amelia Earhart. Number 4. I was born in 1924 with middle names Herbert and Walker. I served one term as US President from 1989 till 1993. My son was the 43rd President of the USA. It was George Bush Sr. Number 5. Now, this is the one I've got wrong. He wasn't born in Putney. For some reason, I've pulled this from somewhere and I've gone with born in Putney. So apologies, but the rest of it should have made sense because he's the only Englishman to lift the Football World Cup. But I was born in Putney, which he wasn't. He died in Putney in London in 1941. Played most of my football career for West Ham United. I am the only Englishman to lift the Football World Cup. Of course, it was Bobby Moore, was who we were looking for. He's the only Englishman to lift the Football World Cup. That was the biggest clue of the lot. So there we go. There is my, other than my mispronunciation of Archipelago, which I'm still doing. That's, apologies, that one. It confused a few people on Twitter. I was born, number 6, I was born as Spencer in 1961. I have 2 sons called William and Harry. I tragically died in Paris in 1997. It was, of course, Princess Diana. Number 7, I was born in 1958 with the surname Nelson. I once declared I wanted to be known by a love symbol rather than a name. One of my biggest hits was Purple Rain. It was Prince. Number 8, I was born in New York in 1962. I am an outspoken advocate of the religion Scientology. I have been married 3 times, most notably to Nicole Kidman. For non-regulars, it's Tom Cruise. For regulars, it's Tom Cruise. Number 9, if you're wondering what Tom Cruise is, I misspelt him when he was a question a few weeks ago. So number 9, I was born Charles Philip Arthur George in 1948. I am the eldest of 4 children and the grandfather to 4 children. Who am I? It's Prince Charles. And number 10, I was born in Halifax in 1991. My musical albums have been named around mathematical symbols, and I have also had a cameo in Game of Thrones. It is Ed Sheeran. Your picture round, number 1, name the brand. Number 1 was Guinness. Number 2, name the movie trilogy. It's Pitch Perfect. Number 3, name the country. It's Panama. Number 4, name the band. It is Fleetwood Mac. And I was brought up on Fleetwood Mac by my mum, so my condolences do go out to Peter Green's family. A tragic loss to the music industry. Oh Well is one of my favourite all-time songs that he did. So yeah, Fleetwood Mac for number 4. Number 5, who is this? That is Will Young. I did double take when I was looking at that the other day. Number 6, name the classic ZX Spectrum game. It is Jumping Jack. Jumping Jack is big and bold. I'm not going through. Every time you got to the top, you got another part of the riddle. Brilliant game. Number 7, who is this? It is the wonderful Jacqueline Josa. Number 8, that's the, I'm not repeating it. That's the name. It's the Isle of Scilly. I've probably done that wrong as well. I know it's not Sicily. That's Italy. So yeah, the Isle of Scilly. Or Isles of Scilly. Number 9, name the quiz show. It's pointless. And finally, number 10, name the mobile assistant. It is Siri. At least I didn't say hey before that. After last week setting off everybody's Alexas. Okay, right, we'll give you just a minute or so just to mark up your answers. Make sure you've got your scores together for the first part of the quiz. We've got 2 rounds to go. Connection round, and we finish, as always, with Jebberell Knowledge. Jebberell Knowledge? Why Jebberell Knowledge? Because I mispronounced it, as you can see. If you are new to us here, mispronounced words, Jebberell Knowledge, and it was misspelt on my first Word document when I put the quiz together, and it has stuck ever since. So it's now known as Jebberell Knowledge. And then when I write the word general in a Facebook post or Twitter, Instagram, or Patreon, I get pulled up on it straight away and saying, shouldn't you not mean Jebberell? Yeah. So, yeah, give you another, see if it's a little bit, just checking time. Yeah, we'll just give you another 30 seconds. Put your answers together. Let us know how you are getting on, as always. All of our social media is just there on the screen. So, yeah, let us know how you're getting on. I need to put that up for the next round, so I've got that to hand. And that looks lethal. A friend of mine's just sent me a picture of what he's mixing his vodka with. That is lethal. Some good scores coming through so far. Just seeing them out the corner of my eye. Alex sending through some very, very good scores coming through so far. That's good. Right, 10, 9, 2 rounds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go then. Round 4 is a connections round. We've done a few of these. So 9 answers are all connected in some way, shape or form. A lot of you have charged off and thought you've got it, and pretty much have got it, to be fair, after the first couple. Let's see how you get on tonight. So, round 4, number 1. What is the most populous city in the state of Illinois? So, what is the most popular city in the state of Illinois? So, number 2, he says, click, and number 2. What is typically paid to a landlord every month? So, what is typically paid to a landlord? Hang on a sec. That's gone off my screen. What is typically paid to a landlord every month? Number 3, Ho Chi Minh City is known by which other name? So Ho Chi Minh City is known by which other name? Number 4, what was Tom in Tom and Jerry? So what was Tom in Tom and Jerry? If you think you've worked out the connection, it might help you with some of the answers if you need them for the rest of the round, or if you've not got some so far. Number 5, St Helier is one of the 12 parishes of which Channel Island? We were watching our food and drink quiz a week ago. That'll help. But St Helier is one of the 12 parishes of which Channel Island? Number 6, what is the word for a wide street or main thoroughfare? So what is the word for a wide street or main thoroughfare? Number 7, what kind of animal was Aslan? So what kind of animal was Aslan? Spell that wrong. Aslan. Number 8, what was the surname of Admiral Nelson's mistress, Emma? So what was the surname of Admiral Nelson's mistress, Emma? Number 9, what is a thick, oily substance, especially when used as a lubricant? Nice simple one to finish. What is a thick, oily substance, especially when used as a lubricant? And finally, wrong one. What links all 9 of those together? So if you think you've got one and it doesn't fit with the others, have a look at it. What links them all together? Okay, your final round then. Round 5, general knowledge. We start with this. 2, 23, 37 and 61 are examples of what kind of number? So 2, 23, 37 and 61 are examples of what kind of number? Number 2, how many separate sections of the Union flag are blue? So how many separate sections of the Union flag are blue? My throat is starting to go. Number 3, what word links a type of meat, a country, and 3 strikes in a row in bowling? So what word links a type of meat, a country, and 3 strikes in a row in bowling? Number 4, what is the name of the sea that separates Italy and Croatia? So what is the name of the sea that separates Italy and Croatia? Number 5, Calibri, Helvetica and Ariel are all types of what? So Calibri, Helvetica and Ariel are all types of what? Number 6, which country is surrounded by France, Belgium and Germany? Which country is surrounded by France, Belgium and Germany? Number 7, how many yards are there from the penalty spot to the goal line in football? So how many yards are there from the penalty spot to the goal line in football? Number 8, which former Prime Minister is the current MP for Maidenhead? So which former Prime Minister is the current MP for Maidenhead? Number 9, Durban, Margate and East London are coastal towns in which country? So Durban, Margate and East London are coastal towns in which country? And finally, number 10 then, what is the company that the coyote gets his contraptions to try and catch the roadrunner? So what is the name of the company that the coyote gets his contraptions to try and catch the roadrunner? Mimi. Actually not. I think that's probably the strongest impression I've done over the last 19 weeks. Mimi. Okay, so if you've missed any of those, again, they'll be up on social media very, very shortly. Alex will put those up and let us know how you thought you did as well. As always, use our hashtag right. We're going to take another short break so you can get all your answers together before we give those to you. We've got another video here from the guys at the Stroke Association. Very, very grateful for their support. They'll be with us again on Saturday as well. So I'm going to put that up and I will be back with you in just a second. I think I'm just going to go and get something for my nose. I will be back with you shortly. That one.
I know lion, giraffe, elephant, rhino. That's a tricky one. My mind was not coming together. Inside, I'm stuck. The frustrated is not because anyone's done it, it's just because I can't say it and it's not coming out. Bench. Oh no, it begins with S. So what is that? It's 5 letters. Deceased. I think it was when I was at the rehab, they must have mentioned aphasia. Now what I know at this point, what aphasia means, you're intelligent, but you do have to start from the beginning. I didn't really understand this is a stroke. The doctors were coming and saying, you might not wake up, you might not be able to talk, you might have a wheelchair, it could be quite severe. I was a teacher for 5 years and that was honestly my passion, but it took a long, like a year to accept that, no, I don't think I can be a teacher. It's hard to even understand. I guess you will never. You can only try your best. I smile, but I do have a lot of tears or upset or worried. I guess anxious.
They don't really tell you that this is going to be an ongoing thing for the rest of her life and your life.
Because sometimes I feel that I'm in my own world, while everyone else is moving on. This is a scrapbook for all my memories. The reason why I kept it is because, like, look at this before, how severe it is, but now it's, I guess, better.
It's like to remember how far you've come. In a way.
Exactly, yeah. I'm just trying to think about, like, when I have the sad things, what will I do to make it better? Football.
Yeah, but the Americans might...
Soccer.
Soccer. Oh,
football.
Actually, they did call it football.
I don't think you know how to do speech and language. I'm really happy with this new things I'm doing. Like, I've accepted that I'm not a teacher, but I am a teacher because I'm volunteering. I think everyone can do anything they want to do. Might take time, but I believe you can do it. Stand up and don't give up, whatever you want to do. I feel so grateful that the Stroke Association has really helped us so much. You get to meet new people who have had a stroke, but now I am volunteering for the Stroke Association, and I honestly love it. You have to think that we are alive, but how can we help others now? We're lucky. We have to remember, imagine that point. I thought I was going to die. They said that. But now I'm here today. I can walk, I can talk, I can learn, I can do so much. Like, it's just, yeah, I guess I'm quite grateful and blessed in that sense.
Okay, so a massive thank you again. Welcome back. Massive thank you again to the guys there at the Stroke Association. Thank you very much. They'll be back with us at the weekend as well. So thank you very much for their support in putting those videos together that we could share with you. So if you are in a position and you can donate, please do. As we always say, the link is down in the description and it will take you to the Just Giving page where there's a bit more information about what they do and all the great work that they do. So thank you very much. Alex has just sent something through. As we were just having a bit of a chat about something while we were in the break, while I was trying to get something for my throat because it's starting to go. Emma and Holly, their 2-year wedding anniversary. Yes, hello, Emma and Holly. Congrats on your 2-year wedding anniversary. I do need to say, so we've got just give you another minute, and then we'll give you the answers for the final part of the quiz before I have a very long laydown. So I do just need to say a big thank you, as always, to Technology. I've not said hello to them yet. Our technology partners, the guys at Scan Elgato and Corsair. I've got a competition with them coming next week as well. So very much looking forward to that. We've got some little bits of technology to give away. So keep your eyes peeled for that next week. So massive thanks to them as always. Thank you very much for your support. And yeah, we'll sort the competition out with you guys next week. So we'll be giving some stuff away. So thank you very much, as always, to them. Right, I'll give you another 30 seconds because my voice is starting to go. And it's starting to go at a rapid rate. So we'll give you another 30 seconds, then we'll give you the answers. That's brilliant. My WhatsApp's now frozen. We'll give you the answers to those, to the last 2 rounds, and then we will say goodbye, etc. My voice is going. Okay. Right, let's go through the answers then to the second part of the quiz. It's on that button there. Okay. So round 4 was your connections round. Number 1, what is the most populous city in the state of Illinois? It is Chicago. Come on, click. Number 2, what is typically paid to a landlord every month? It is rent. I think that's about the point a lot of you got it, the connection. Sorry, excuse me, I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second. Number 3, Ho Chi Minh City is known by which other name? It is Saigon. So if you worked out the connection already, it's Miss Saigon. But Saigon is all we needed. Number 4, what was Tom in Tom and Jerry? He was a cat. So cats. Number 5, St Helier is one of the 12 parishes of which Channel Island? It is Jersey, which gives you Jersey boys. Number 6, what is the word for a wide street or main thoroughfare? It is avenue, in Avenue Q. Number 7, what kind of animal was Aslan? He was a lion, so that would give you Lion King. Number 8, what was the surname of Admiral Nelson's mistress Emma? It was Hamilton. Number 9, what is a thick, oily substance, especially when used as a lubricant? It is grease. Which gives you the connection. They are all musicals. So they were all musicals. Your general knowledge then. 2, 23, 37 and 61 are examples of what kind of number? That's prime numbers. Number 2, how many separate sections of the Union flag are blue? So how many separate sections? There are 8 in total, as evident by the picture there. So there are 8 different sections on the Union flag that are blue. Number 3, what word links a type of meat, a country, and 3 strikes in a row in bowling? It is turkey. Number 4, what is the name of the sea that separates Italy and Croatia? It is Adriatic Sea. Number 5, Calibri, Helvetica, and Arial are all types of what? They are types of fonts. Number 6, which country is surrounded by France, Belgium, and Germany? It's Luxembourg. Number 7, how many yards are there from the penalty spot to the goal line in football? It's 12. Number 8, which former Prime Minister is the current MP for Maidenhead? That's Theresa May. Number 9, Durban, Margate, and East London are coastal towns in which country? It's South Africa. And number 10, what is the company that the coyote gets his contraptions to try and catch the Roadrunner? It is Acme Corporation. It's the Acme Corporation. So just a note on any of those, if there's, yeah, you're marking your own sheet, so I'm not going to get involved in disputes. We'd be here till Christmas for every quiz. So if you've got an answer that would fit, if you've got an answer that would fit, then yeah, give yourselves a point if you think it fits there with on the connections round. If you thought it was too ambiguous, yeah, give yourselves a point. Not a problem. You guys are marking them. So I'm not going to be evil and say give yourselves half a point because it's not the word I had on my sheet. That's not how we work this quiz. This quiz is supposed to be fun and we all have a laugh and a giggle. So you guys take the mick out of me for not pronouncing things right, etc., etc. Right. So let us know how you got on with your scores. Here is your tiebreak question. It's on one of these buttons. So your tiebreak question is this. In which year was the London Marathon first run? So in which year was the London Marathon first run? I'll give you a few. Okay. So remember, the nearest to it gets the point. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1981, year before I was born. London Marathon is 39 years old at the moment. Not at the moment, it's 39 years old. Okie dokie. So how have you got on? I'm getting worse. I'm down to 33 out of 50 now. There we go. Yeah, so take a picture, send your scores over to us, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whichever it may be. I'll put a post up shortly just after we finish the quiz off. So yeah, let us know how you've got on across social media, as always, as you all do. Thanks for sticking with me, bearing with us tonight while I'm not feeling exactly 100%. So it's been a labour of love, but this is what I enjoy. You know, I enjoy doing the quiz. There was no way on earth I was going to miss this. So yeah, don't forget, we are back tomorrow night. We've got a sports quiz. Then we've got a big bumper sports quiz tomorrow night. Then we've got usual live Saturday with fancy dress, and it's come as your favourite colour is the theme we've gone for on Saturday. So come as your favourite colour on Saturday. Sunday, there's the Glee quiz at 7 o'clock that uploads. And if you are a patron, or if you want to know more about Patreon, it's coming up shortly as I close this quiz off. But we've got the another Patreon exclusive quiz while we test something out that we're working on in the background with a cracking gentleman called Michael. So thank you very much for watching, Michael, as always. Thank you, everyone. Like I say, thank you very much for bearing with me while I've got this nasal cold thing that's going on. Hopefully I'll be back fighting fit as always, with loads more mistakes and loads more mispronunciations on Saturday night. Thank you as always. Love you all. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. I'm on the wrong button. Try that one. Stay safe.